to close and start celebrating, mainly you guys. I mean, you've all arrived here 4 days ago, and you came from over 40 different countries. And you've never met in person before coming here today. You've connected well from the first instance on, and you challenged the speakers, you challenged each other, and I think you truly, truly embraced the entire ethos of the GapSummit. You did grow, you did connect, and you did challenge. But before we continue, I would say that we had an absolute pleasure of witnessing exciting debates and really inspiring talks over the last few days. And I hope that every one of you gained a lot of new knowledge and inspiration. So for that, I would like to thank, first of all the speakers who made their time to really share their wisdom so openly with us. I think it was a great experience to have. And next, again, equally our great sponsors, Johnson & Johnson Innovation, GlaxoSmithKline, Sanofi, Bayer, AstraZeneca and MedImmune, Merck, Novo Nordisk, and our knowledge partner McKinsey & Company have been absolutely great to help us make this happen. And again, also, we are grateful to our host, St. John's College and Trinity College, who provided us with the venue, the catering, and I think they also deserve a lot of credit for that. And finally, the team who made the GapSummit so great as well. I would like to thank everyone who was part of the organizing committee, all the volunteers who helped out so much over the past 2 years. So please, a round of applause. And final note for the night. We really wish you all the best for the future. And we really hope that you all stay in touch. Oh, sorry, guys. I hope you all stay in touch and really nurture those friendships and all stay together. So please do stay in touch. And now you had enough of me. So you might have seen that the GapSummit is part of the Global Biotech Revolution and is the flagship event of the Global Biotech Revolution. So before we head out, Gould, who is the president of the Global Biotech Revolution, will quickly outline their mission and also quickly announce the launch of the next GapSummit. So please welcome Anna.
Hi, everyone. So what a fantastic event and what an inspiring 3 days. We've all had the privilege of coming here to Cambridge to hear from global leaders who've come from all around the world to share their perspectives on what the biggest gaps are in biotech, what biotech might look like in the next 20 to 30 years, and how we can work together to solve those gaps. But as well as them, we've heard from you guys, the most important people in the room. We've heard your perspectives on what these gaps are, through your insightful questions and also through the Voices of Tomorrow competition. And a huge congratulations again to everyone who pitched, everyone who contributed a business proposal, and to the winners. This is always the most exciting part of the event, and we're always so proud of you guys when you get up and do such fantastic pitches. So as Daniel mentioned, this event was made possible by the hard work of the committee, who've been working for almost 2 years, alongside their studies, alongside their work, just purely out of passion to make this event happen. And I feel like they wanted to get up on stage, so I would like to embarrass them a little further and invite them to join me up here on stage. Let's give them a huge round of applause. for you. Thank you guys so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Cool. Thank you.
So before we close, I'd just like to tell you a little bit more about what Global Biotech Revolution is and who we are. So GBR is a non-profit which is based here in Cambridge. Our mission is to connect and develop future leaders to accelerate the growth of the global biotech ecosystem. GBR was founded to close one of the gaps that we saw, which was a lack of intergenerational debate and collaboration in the biotech sector. We wanted to close this gap by providing a forum for global debate on the biggest gaps in the biotech sector, and as well as that, to light the fire of entrepreneurial thinking and leadership early on in the careers of young people passionate about biotech so that they could just get out there and start making a difference. I think that all of you guys fully exemplify that. As Daniel mentioned, our core values are to challenge, so to challenge current industry dogmas, to challenge one another, and to challenge the current leaders, because perhaps they don't always know the best. To grow, so to grow ourselves as young leaders, to grow our local bioeconomies, and to grow the global biotech economy as a whole. And to connect, so to connect young leaders from around the world with one another, and to connect them with current leaders, to share perspectives and to challenge one another. So GBR is now a team of 10. We're based all around the world, still working on this outside of our everyday study and work, just because it's something that we feel so strongly creates value. Alongside the GapSummits, which are our flagship event, we also work to support our alumni community in their ventures and in their careers. So you've all been carefully selected to be here, so congratulations and welcome to the GBR family. We now have over 500 members from all over the world, and sitting amongst you are some of the future CEOs, some of the biggest movers and shakers in the biotech industry. So I would challenge you to get out there and make a difference. And also, stay connected with us. We'd love to follow you and support you however we can. So stay in touch with us, join our alumni groups. We have alumni groups on LinkedIn and in Facebook, where you can connect with one another, but also with alumni from previous events. We would encourage you to forge those connections and also engage with us on social media. And if there's any way that we can support you, tell us. If there's an initiative that you'd like to kick off, but you're not sure who to talk to, if there's someone that you'd like to meet, some expertise that you need to grow your idea, let us know, connect with us, and we'd be happy to support you however we can. So GBR was founded in 2012 by 2 PhD students here at the University of Cambridge who just sat down one day and on the back of an envelope thought, you know what, let's try and kick something off. And from that back of the envelope, here we are. In 2012, the team formed, and then they organised the very first GapSummit, which was held here in the Divinity School in Cambridge in 2014. So you can see them there, they're all grown up now and out there making a difference already. So I had the privilege of being a leader of tomorrow at the very first GapSummit, and following on from that, we had our first regional event in the US, in Washington, DC, with the leaders of Tomorrow Forum. And then we returned here to Cambridge in 2016 for the next GapSummit, which I had the honour of helping to organise, and you can see our beautiful team there. And then we went to Asia for the first time in 2016 with a regional forum in Singapore. Following on from that, we took the GapSummit to the US for the first time. In June last year, we went to DC. And here we are back in Cambridge. And I have to say, every year, the event just keeps getting better and better. I'm so excited to see where we can take it in future. And it's my great pleasure now to announce the next GapSummit, which will be held next year in Boston. And to introduce that event, I would like to welcome Mo. And I would also invite Peter and Anu to stand up as well and to wave, or to join Mo on stage as well. You've probably engaged with them already. So come over, guys, and introduce the summit.
Perfect. All right, so before I plug the 2019 summit, it takes an incredible amount of energy and effort and dedication to pull off this GapSummit that we're quickly realizing. And let's thank the 2019 committee again, because it's an incredible feat that they accomplished. So they definitely set a real high bar, and we're excited ultimately to bring the 2019 conference to MIT. It's going to be hosted in the other Cambridge across the Atlantic, June 16th to the 19th. And the beauty and what we really want to highlight is the real unique opportunity and environment that we have in Kendall Square. And it's one of the regions of the world where we have nearly every major stakeholder in the bioeconomy and biotech community, ranging from world-class hospitals to academic institutions to venture capitalists to one of the most densely populated areas of startups in the country. So it's the conference itself will be taking place in the Broad Institute in the upper left corner there. And we hope to really highlight the excitement and power of that community. So in order to do that, some of the confirmed speakers we have so far are Eric Lander, President and Director of the Broad Institute, Dr. George Daly, the Dean of Harvard Medical School, and Dr. George Church, a name you might already be familiar with, and Professor of Genetics at HMS. So moving forward, if we're definitely welcome and look forward to continued opportunities for now you guys as new alumni to get involved and potentially help with the planning and execution of the GapSummit. And as you guys can realize, one of the unique aspects and draws to this summit is the real talent and really quite outstanding attendees that we have. So if you want to definitely get involved in being able to market and promote and solicit new applications for the 2019 summit, we definitely welcome that in the form of marketing ambassadors. So you can, if you're interested and want to further follow up, you can definitely fill out the form and we can be sure to contact you. So with that, I won't get in the way of the drink reception, so I'll close there.
Just a very final word. So from the committee, we'd like first to thank GBR and especially Anna for all her great work. So if you can welcome her on stage again and thank her and give her a big round. As all of you guys witnessed, this would have never happened, never, without two super key people, and I really want everyone to give them a massive round of applause, namely